Good morning and thank you for being here with us today as we begin a project that is very important for the future of congestion management, not only in this corridor, but for the entire Bay Area. For this being the first hot lane project in Northern California and the beginning of the building of the hot lane network for Bay Area. I also need to recognize my Chief Deputy, Dan McEnany, who's been working very hard on this project. We need to remember, if it was not for Director Kempton's support, we could not have received the last-minute $72 million critical bond shop money that made the project funding complete. And those who were working very closely with the project realize and remember the tough time we were going through to make sure that we do the right thing for the people of California, not only to add an HOV lane, not only to put the hot lane in, but also to take care of the rehabilitation of the pavement, because these pavements are falling apart.
It's really a pleasure to be here, and on behalf of Governor Schwarzenegger and on behalf of Secretary Dale Bonner of the Business Transportation and Housing Agency, I welcome all of you. This is truly a milestone day. It's a milestone for California, and in particular for Northern California, as this will be the first high occupancy toll or hot lane in Northern California.
Due to increasing traffic congestion in the Bay Area, Caltrans, the Sunol Smart Carpool Lane Joint Powers Authority, will construct an express lane designed to relieve long travel times and improve overall traffic flow.
With this groundbreaking event today, the Bay Area is moving forward into an exciting era, as this project is one of many HOT projects. With State Route 101, 85, I-580 hot lane studies coming to completion, the MTC regional hot lane study moving forward, the Bay Area has an exciting and challenging future ahead, and the entire nation is watching.
But I think the very most important point of this is what is the impetus to bringing us to this day is our ability to advocate on behalf of our constituents, people who live in our districts, the people who drive on our roads, and the taxpayers that actually provide the funding for this. So the 1B funds, the federal funds, and all the other funds that bring us to this day. So I'm just happy because I remember the many years I've listened to the traffic report as Silicon Valley has continued to grow and hear about what was going on the Sunol grade. Years and years of people waiting in traffic to get to work. This is a culmination of that, people responding to the need. We will now have a new HOV-HOT lane. We can talk about all the benefits of that, but obviously not only is it good so people can get to work on time, goods can get to market on time, but it also helps the environment as people carpool.
And where the access to toll lanes is paid for by using the same fast track that we use here in the Bay Area, and we're already using on these Bay Area bridges. Another advantage of the regional hot network is that the toll funds generated by the hot lanes can be used to finance the entire network.
That this road actually will be producing the amount of traffic and the amount of revenue to make this a workable and successful program over this 14 miles of what historically has been really a horrific commute for many people coming out of the Tri-Valley and beyond. So we're very expectant of this being a problem solver.
My colleague Bijan on the Metropolitan Transportation Commission, he's just a phenomenal person. He's wonderful to work with. And between Jim and between Will Kempton and Bijan, they have changed Caltrans. And they have made Caltrans an extremely efficient organization within the state of California that understands product delivery.
Is that rather than trying to expand roadways, these projects do increase the efficiency, as you've heard many times. Being in the heart of Silicon Valley, I mean, this is the larger Silicon Valley. I'm pleased to see technology applied. Technological advances have made it possible to pay tolls or fees at highway speed and to vary them in a sophisticated way to manage traffic and ensure free flow conditions. So express lanes provide fast, reliable travel on those days when drivers need it.
Last year, Caltrans delivered approximately 294 projects worth over $3.3 billion. 724 projects worth $8.3 billion in the last 3 years. In District 4, We have promised and delivered 135 projects valued at $1.8 billion, 100% unshaken record for the past 3 years. Many of those projects involved help from local agencies and elected officials that are represented here today. Caltrans is now a mobility company and not a bureaucracy. We're all about partnership and looking beyond the many lane miles of the freeway that we'll be building together and will be maintaining. We are partnering with local agencies that are doing local projects that add an overall importance to the infrastructures